Okay, so this is like imploding or exploding, or like it's just getting so much worse. So first of all, I'm not sure what it was that I did that has made John Mayer turn like instantly vicious. I guess I'm not sure what that is. Like, I'm genuinely at a loss. Like, I'm just being myself, you know? And I don't know what you wanted from me. Like, you know what I'm like. You spent enough time like watching what I do online and things that I say. You get it, right? I mean, you did you not know who you were talking to? You know that it's me. You know, you've been around since like 2007. I don't understand why you all of a sudden are just getting to be so awful. Like, what? I guess because you know you'll be rewarded for it. That's a big part of it, right? You know you'll be rewarded. So that's really horrible. And then, you know, I feel like because the conglomerate is so dependent on stereotypes, I feel like maybe I should talk about that, right? I do not have a problem with not being beautiful enough for somebody. I don't, seriously, I would much rather have someone just say, you are not beautiful enough for me to want to date you, flat out like that, because I get that, I understand that, it's not particularly nice. There's other ways of like extricating yourself from a situation, if it's a situation you don't want to be in, than just flat out saying, you know, you're just not beautiful enough for me. No thank you. No thank you is like pretty straightforward, and you know, is not just a simple no, you know, and no thank you, you know, I wish you all the best, like that sort of thing. And then you don't have to give a reason, because you never really have to give a reason for why you're not interested in somebody anymore, right? You don't because civilized people take the no. Civilized people will be like, all right, okay, thanks for letting me know, and they just move on, right? And they may hurt for a little while. For me, it's mostly hurting in the sense of like, okay, well, I guess my being totally alone all the time is not quite at an end. So it would be nice if it were, and it's not, you know. But now I'm concerned because it's getting so vicious, and I'm just at a loss as to why. But anyway, so if I'm gonna address the stereotype side of this, I will say I am not. Okay, so vanity is never a nice quality to have. It's painful for everyone who encounters it. It's painful for the person who has it. It's painful for everybody around them. It makes them do silly things. It makes them say silly things, and like it's just you know, I mean, it's a terrible quality for a person to have. And even when I was prettier, I did not like it when I noticed that I was being vain in some way. And now that I'm being sort of, you know, I'm just getting older. Everybody gets older. I don't have a lot of money. And I just have to kind of accept the way that I look, and I do. So there's that. And I guess I feel like how am I going to put this? I feel like you live in a world where the worst possible thing you can even ever think to say to a girl is, you're just not beautiful enough for me. Like, and I will tell you, certainly the lesser of two evils for me would be for you to say something like that, rather than for you to promote crime, or for you to encourage people to hurt me. Right? I mean, there's just no reason for that. And all the stuff that I was seeing about like Leonardo DiCaprio, I already was feeling that. It didn't have anything to do with you. And the stuff that I was feeling about Ryan Philippe, I was already feeling those things. It didn't have anything to do with you. Like, I was listening to some of your music online, you know, the stuff that I always liked of yours, I'll probably still like. And then you started paying attention to me, which means you had my phone hacked, which I really wish you hadn't done. You know, I mean, it's all just, I'm always at a disadvantage. I'm always starting it from the disadvantage. Like, and again, I'm gonna express my like confusion about why you're being so awful. I don't understand why you're being so awful, except, you know that you can. Not only that you can, but that you'll be rewarded for it. You know, you'll just get all these pats on the back, and I will just get nothing, and worse than nothing, like I always do.